ऐसा नहीं है कि हो सकता है हिंदू आइडेंटिटी थ्रेट पे हो, आई एम नॉट सेइंग, हो सकता है ना, बट इतनी फ्रेजिलिटी नहीं है अभी हिंदू आइडेंटिटी की जितनी इस इशू में निकल के आई है ना. इंडियन यूथ हैज अ लैक ऑफ good, robust stories for their future.
Hey community of awesome, what's up? This is your boy Sagar Marker. Welcome to channel once again and welcome to a brand new video. Today on the show I have Prakhar Gupta. Prakhar is the host of PG Radio and of his another channel Prakhar Ke Pravachan. He talks about some real good stuff out there. If I had to categorize his channel, it is in the self-help industry, but amazing brain, and I got a chance to speak with him about the self-help industry, what it lacks, about what the youth of India lacks, and about the Grima Joshua controversy that happened recently on social media. Amazing views, amazing conversation. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Stick through it, still stick to the end, and I'm sure you learn something new and something that will add value to yourself. See it through. Thank you. First of all, thank you, Prakhar. Thank you so much for being on the show, man. Recently, I discovered your channel, I think 2-3 months ago, and I discovered PG Radio first, and then I went on to the Hindi version of it, Prakhar Ke Pravachan. And I need to tell you this, that I found it, it has suddenly become one of my favorite podcasts on the internet right now. In fact, last night I was checking out your utility of God wala discussion, and I found it so fascinating that such discussions could happen and were available on the internet. So yeah, you want to introduce yourself to the audience who are watching you and what you are doing?
Right. My name is Prakhar Gupta. Thank you so much for having me. I don't know how to describe myself. I am some sort of a YouTube content creator at this point.
Right.
And I like to think of myself as an intellectual henchman, an intellectual mercenary. Like, not entirely. So what I was going to do before, or what I will do in another life, which means if I fail doing what I'm doing, I'll probably end up being a lawyer. And then I can probably call myself an intellectual henchman, a cognitive henchman, जिसका दिमाग तुम कहीं भी पैसा दो, वो पैसा करेगा, तमाशा दिखाएगा दिमाग के साथ, है ना?
Makes sense.
But फिलहाल, I'm trying to live a more virtuous life, in some sense, where I'm trying to discover what my values are and communicate my values across to people. So it is sort of like an overlapping process where on one end, I am discovering who I am, and on the other end, I'm communicating who I am. And that creates for some sort of an interesting content venture. Especially, I think there is something I'll be, how would you say? I'll be not humble enough to say that part of it is probably because I bring something to the table that is unique to me. Hopefully.
Sure. Yeah. You do.
But I'd say it was more like I will not be performatively humble enough, but whatever. So that's who I am. I mean, I'm just trying to play with ideas here. I'm just trying to, see where thinking takes me.
Right. That's the part of what you're trying to do. Would you like to give us an introduction on what you're studying? How the substance of it?
I think that's irrelevant. I've gotten more and more unhappy with people asking me for my credibility.
Got it.
And I think I submit to them myself, my words and my work, not my institutional credibility, not the stamps that somebody's given me. So,
see, that's something only you could say, and I mean that's so fascinating.
It's because I'm stupid.
No,
because I'm
not really. Do you want to touch upon that and maybe why you say that and why
Yeah, because I'm generally dumb. Like ऐसा नहीं है. It is not that is not a performance I'm doing. मेरे को generally रात को लगता है मैं बेवकूफ हो गया. सोने से पहले बोलता हूँ भाई चक्कर क्या है तेरे को, मतलब सब लोग तो नहीं करते, तू क्यों करता है? समझ रहा है? You have a conversation with yourself of that nature, and I have no better answer than I cannot foresee a damage. I cannot foresee how it's going to hurt me. So in some sense, I'm split. Either I'm not smart enough to ascertain how it will hurt me, or I'm not smart enough to ascertain that it will not hurt me and I can be sure of that. The very doubt that I have after saying whatever the fucking hell I want, it tells me that I'm stupid. I'm not smart enough.
So, Prakhar, the thing with your type of content is, right, one thing that YouTube has done very well is categorize content, and your type of content is different than what, I don't think, I mean, it is a multi-genre content. How did you come up with such kind of content? Like, what made you ki this is the type of content? I mean, I'm sure the kind of person that you are also heavily kind of influenced it, but what was the major reason that you came up with such kind of content?
Yeah, so okay, I was listening to a lot of podcasts, I think sophomore year यहाँ पे Columbia में, ठीक है, like freshman year, sophomore year, and I was learning a lot, and I was like, यार ये तो बहुत solid means है, और इंडिया में इस पे कोई चर्चा ही नहीं थी, ठीक है. But it was not just that. I was like, the first time I ever felt कि मैं कुछ काम कर सकता हूँ और मैं वो काम करने में मेरे को घिन नहीं आएगी या मेरे को गुस्सा नहीं आएगा या frustration नहीं होगी. That which is true for most of the other jobs I've ever done. Almost all of them I've gotten irritated with. So I was like, ठीक है यार, podcast run करके देख सकते हैं, right? This is something I'm good at too. I'm very good at having conversations, right? So I was like, ठीक है, I know this, and I'd like doing this. I'm not going to get frustrated doing this, so let's do it. So I started running with it, and part of why I say I'm stupid is because जब मैंने start किया, I was like, bro, अपने दोस्तों को interview करो. दुनिया से क्या मतलब है, ठीक है? So I started having friends over. मैं तो अपने मैंने पहले 20-25 एपिसोड मेरे दोस्त ही हैं.
ठीक है? I checked them out. Yeah.
हाँ, फिर ना जब वो दोस्ती आ रही, फिर मेरे को फिर I got an elevation later on because I spoke to, I emailed a certain guy who'd been on Joe Rogan. And he said yes, and so I interviewed him. And once I interviewed him, I was like, no, Prakhar, you are underestimating yourself. You can begin playing bigger leagues. Right. Then I came to India, or I texted a few big names. ठीक है, अभिनंदन को मैसेज किया मैंने कैसे कैसे.
Got it. Yeah.
I texted Satvik Mishra from Scoop Whoop.
Right. Yeah.
उसका response आ गया. He put me in touch with Abhinandan. So it was all like, यार अच्छा, it looks like, Prakhar, you can do bigger stuff. But no matter what I did and no matter how good a conversation I had, I always had two common results. ठीक है? One of them was, no matter who I spoke to, I made friends with. Almost like 80% of the guestship that I have, I've made friends with. ठीक है? But the second most common observation was that people were coming to listen to my podcasts, but they weren't staying.
Got it.
They weren't staying because they were coming for Abhinandan, they were coming for Satvik, they were coming for Ashish, they were coming for whoever else. They were not coming for Prakhar. And that's what I hypothesized. Right? So I was like, Prakhar, you need to create a funnel where people can come and understand you. And I was like, यार तो वो audience कहाँ है जो लोग ऐसे ही उठा जाते हैं जब अपना YouTube खोलते हैं. तो किसी ने मेरे को बोला, प्रखर वो है ही नहीं, मतलब this content's not for them. And I was like, हाँ, that makes sense. So one fine evening, sometime this December or January, I was hanging out with a friend. And मैं हमेशा से प्रवचन दे रहा हूँ. मैं कम से कम 5 साल से प्रवचन दे रहा हूँ. ठीक है? मैं अपने दोस्तों को बिठा के जितना पकाया हूँ, मैं अपने दोस्तों को अपना दोस्त, अपना परिवार इसलिए मानता हूँ क्योंकि उन्होंने मेरे को खुद को सालों तक पकाने दिया. ठीक है? और मैं पकाता रहा क्योंकि ब्रो पता क्या होता रहा, वो शुरू होता था कुछ समझाने के एंड से, थोड़ी देर में बंदा समझ जाता था या समझने से इनकार कर देता था. ठीक है? पर मैं परफॉर्मेंस में खो जाता था. अब मेरे को एक्सप्लेन करने में मजा आ रहा है. अब मेरे को पता है ये मरी हुई मुर्गी है, इसको जिंदा करना है, इसको वापस इंटरेस्टेड करना है. तो I was practicing an art form without realizing that's what I was doing, because I got insane pleasure from it. I got insane pleasure from thinking about problems. ठीक है? तो I was like, ठीक है यार, प्रवचन स्टार्ट कर देते हैं. ठीक है? I never wanted to be in the self-help domain. I feel betrayed by a lot of self-help coaches. So I never wanted to be in this domain, and I was like, चलो ठीक है, no matter what, this is easy content for people to consume. People wanted to, ये content बना देते हैं. Start making it. I start getting good results. Eventually, I realized that I now need to put more and more of myself into my content, and there self-discovery began again in a new sense. So it wasn't even like कि अच्छा मैं सिर्फ पढ़ी जो मेरे को पता है मैं वही बता रहा हूँ. Then I had to learn again. So what started happening was it became a very sustaining intellectual pursuit. जो इनपुट भी जिससे मिलने लगे मेरे को और आउटपुट भी मिलने लगा. तो अब I've gotten very very fond of प्रखर के प्रवचन. अब I've gotten very very fond of the idea that people take me seriously enough to at least give me a chance to speak. You know. So that is the story. I was always doing pravachans, but I decided to do podcasts. In doing the podcast, I realized I need to do pravachans to get people to my podcast. And so I'm in the stage where I'm doing pravachan to get people onto pravachan first. Then I can put them into my podcast.
Got it. So, with content like that, how do you design content like that? I mean, I'm sure some of it comes from your own problems and the problems that you face in your teenagers, and then you develop them to maybe give a solution to people in their teens, right? But other than that, I mean, I'm sure there are only so much problems that you face, and there are unique problems that are out there. How do you then address that? How much of listening to people does come in after that process, and how does that process work out?
यार पता है, थिंकिंग के ना रूल्स होते हैं, ठीक है? थिंकिंग में प्रॉब्लम क्या है, मेजॉरिटी लोग जो थिंकिंग करनी शुरू करते हैं ना, उनको लगता है थिंकिंग का मतलब है एक पॉइंट ऑफ द ग्राफ से लेके दूसरे पॉइंट ऑफ द ग्राफ तक जाना, और वो फिक्स्ड पॉइंट्स हैं, हमें पता नहीं है बस वो भी।
राइट।
थिंकिंग ऐसे नहीं होती। थिंकिंग होता है तुम ग्राफ कोई भी दे दो, मैं ये कलेक्टिव सेट ऑफ रूल्स फॉलो कर करके एंड तक पहुंच जाऊंगा।
गॉट इट।
ठीक है, तो मैं ये कलेक्टिव रूल्स बिल्ड करते करते पिछले 5-7 साल निकाले मैंने। 2015 से मैं बहुत कब से मैं आई बीन ट्राइंग टू थिंक एंड थिंक एंड थिंक एंड थिंक एंड सो आई हैव कम टू अ सर्टेन अमाउंट ऑफ रूल्स, और मैं आई एम्प्लॉय दोज रूल्स एंड से व्हाट कम्स टू माय माइंड। मेरा कंटेंट अभी तक जितना भी प्रखर के प्रवचन पे या पीजी रेडियो पे है, ऑलमोस्ट less than 3% of it has been ever written in words before it has been delivered.
Nice, got it.
ठीक है, तो मैं तो क्या करता हूँ, जो मेरे को आता है मैं तो वो करता हूँ। मेरे को जब मेरे को कोई बोलता है ना प्रखर प्रैक्टिकल एडवाइस दे, मैं दे ही नहीं सकता यार, मेरे को आता ही नहीं है वो। क्यों? मतलब मेरे को तो लगता है प्रैक्टिकल एडवाइस तुम दे कैसे सकते हो किसी को यार, मतलब वो यार देख, ऐसा है एक सेंस में ना, यू आर कवरिंग डिफरेंट ब्रैकेट्स ऑफ पीपल व्हेन यू आर टॉकिंग टू देम। मेरा अटेम्प्ट रहता है कि मैं एक ब्रॉड इनफ ब्रैकेट तक जाऊं, और उस ब्रॉड इनफ ब्रैकेट वाले जोन में रहने के लिए मेरा इंटेंट ये होता है कि मैं नैरो डाउन ना कर दूं अपनी एडवाइस टू मच। तो इसलिए मैं लोगों को समझाता हूं कि भाई तुम समझ लो, बाकी उसके अलावा सब कुछ तुम्हारे कॉन्टेक्स्ट पे डिपेंड करता है। और सच भी यही है। मैं किसी को कैसे बोल दूं यार तू मेहनत कर ले, मेरे पास तो थे ना पैसे बचपन में, मेरे पापा ने तो मेरे को बहुत दिया ना, तो मैं किसी को कैसे बोल दूं कि तू उल्टी सीधी ये वो फलानी डिमकी। तो आई हैव तो एक रूल जैसे थिंकिंग में, यू हैव टू बी ऑनेस्ट अबाउट योर पोजीशन व्हेन इट कम्स टू थिंकिंग, राइट? यू हैव टू बी ऑनेस्ट अबाउट वेयर यू आर, एंड सो इफ तो इट इज नॉट अ वन साइज फिट ऑल एंटरप्राइज एट ऑल। जिस तरीके का कंटेंट मैं बनाता हूँ, मेरा इंटेंट ये रहता है कि ब्रो, अगर कल को प्रखर मर जाए और तुम्हारे पास यूट्यूब ना हो और तुम जंगल में कहीं फंसे हो और तुम्हें कोई पूछ ले कि भाई व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट सेल्फ वर्थ, तो यू कैन गो फ्रॉम पॉइंट ए टू पॉइंट जेड अपने आप।
राइट,
तुम्हें जरूरत नहीं है किसी की। दैट इज माई इंटेंट व्हेन आई एम ट्राइंग टू मेक कंटेंट। ठीक है, तो आई थिंक द मल्टी जॉनरा एस्पेक्ट दैट यू वर टॉकिंग अबाउट इज इंटरेस्टिंग, बिकॉज हुआ क्या है, मेरे को मेरी पर्सनैलिटी हैज ऑलवेज बीन स्प्लिट इन टू वेरी डिस्टिंक्ट कैरेक्टर्स, और वो डिस्टिंक्ट कैरेक्टर्स एक एंटरटेनर का, एक एडुकेटर का है। और वो एंटरटेनर और एंटरटेनर भी बहुत ही ऑन योर फेस एंटरटेनमेंट है, और एजुकेशन भी बहुत ही ऑन योर फेस एजुकेशन है। ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं घुमा के कोई पॉइंट डिलीवर कर रहा हूँ, मैं बड़ा सीधा जाता हूँ पॉइंट पे, है ना? तो वो जो कॉम्बिनेशन है वो थोड़ा वियर्ड है। बट आई डोंट नो इफ यू लिसन टू एनी जॉर्डन पीटरसन, बट पीटरसन ने ना ये बात एक ऐसी यूट्यूब वीडियो में बोली थी कि इन द फ्यूचर देयर इज गोइंग टू बी अ लॉट मोर ऑफ द एजुकेशन इंडस्ट्री ऑन यूट्यूब।
राइट।
तो मेरे को लगता है, तो हो सकता है कि मैं उसका कोई एक प्रोटोटाइप वर्जन हूँ उस प्रेडिक्शन का।
You know, Prakhar, when you say that, that's very interesting that you say that, because one problem that I see, and tell me what you feel about this, is that the problem with the self-help industry, so to say, is that they sell one size for all, right? One size fit for all. And I think that's where problem comes, because subjectivity comes from that. Also, the other thing that you said, right, ki you as a personality have different dimensions, and that's one problem that I face doing my podcast as well, because when I get a person on the podcast, they have so much different dimensions in them that just talking about their business is limiting and disrespectful to their other dimensions, and that is our unique identity as a human being. How do you think how can we as content creators, or how can we as content creator seems like a right word to overcome that limit of ours, to show different dimensions of ours and explore different dimensions?
Is your question, how do you put out multiple dimensions of your personality?
Yeah.
You have to stop being afraid of who you are. Because deep down inside, all of us are afraid that we're too weak.
I agree.
All of us are afraid that we're too fragile. All of us are afraid that we're not good enough. All of us are afraid that people will laugh. All of us will afraid that we'll fail. All of that. It's that kind of rhetoric. क्योंकि यार you know ना कि तेरी personality सिर्फ ये नहीं है जो तू अभी दिखा रहा है ना, उसके पीछे भी कुछ है और उसके पीछे भी कुछ है और उनका मिक्सचर भी कुछ है और समझ रहा है, तो वो निकल के तब आएगा जब तू बोलेगा लोग जाए ना भाड़ में, कल देखेंगे लोगों को.
Also understanding कि you know the mixture of that is who you actually are. I think you know you'll be very.
There is no who you are. There is no who you are. You are contradictions. You are who you are in the moment. There is no who you are. The point is कि if you are this right now, I have no other reason to believe you are anybody else. You are this. End of story. खत्म.
Right.
खत्म. मेरे को तो the point is वो तो this unified theory, this paragraph that will circumvent the definition of Sagar or Prakhar or Ajinkya is a fake paragraph. It means nothing to nobody. You're just contradictions. You're just moments in time. That's all you are.
You wanna elaborate more on the contradiction part on?
यार I don't know how to make that case. Let's see. यार मतलब think about it. No, are you a truth teller or a lie teller? How would you characterize yourself?
I think depends on the situation, I'd say.
Right? So ठीक है. Do you exercise gratitude?
I do. Yeah.
Can you exercise gratitude right now?
Yes, if I'm aware of it, yeah.
Can you exercise gratitude right after your dog's dead?
It's much harder, but yeah, sure.
The point being, when we create a theory of ourselves, a personality and identity, this is who I am, we do not account for the fact that in your circumstance is 90% of who you are and your circumstance fucking changes.
Right. Yeah, that's great.
You are full of contradictions, but if you tell yourself you're a certain somebody, you will not be able to adapt when circumstance changes. So the whole point of being no mind, no one, no person is to understand that all this is a joke you're telling yourself. You're telling yourself you're afraid. Okay? One of the most, and it's not just self-help industry. I think psychology takes that wrong too. The fact that they think thoughts and emotions can be objectivized, numericalized, cardinalized, right? It's a fundamental flaw in thinking about human systems, right? And matlab, I think I forgot where I was going with that, but I totally forgot where I was going with that. What were we talking about?
We were talking about how philosophy also, you know, has that flaw. That
psychology.
Psychology, yeah, has that same flaw.
हाँ तो मतलब यार this necessity to anchor yourself is a real necessity. ठीक है, you need to have. अच्छा हाँ ठीक है, psychology वाली बात थी ना, मैं तेरे को psychology वाली बात बताता हूँ. One of the most interesting things about psychology is that it does not study human cognition, it studies the errors in human cognition. ठीक है, because that is the only thing you can see as a pattern.
Right.
Otherwise thoughts को तुम pattern में डाल ही नहीं सकते ना. तो उसमें एक बहुत interesting contribution है बिल शैक्टर नाम का, विलियम शैक्टर नाम के एक psychologist का.
Okay.
He came up with the Schachter's misattribution theory.
Okay.
The idea being, you feel something on your body, a physical response, a pain. You don't even notice. Your subconscious mind notices. And in that pain, you need to explain that pain to you. And in explaining that pain, you just pick up a psychological explanation around you.
Oh, okay.
Right? So the point is that you usually, something occurs and then you make sense of it. You don't make sense of something and then it occurs. And in that process, you misattribute. So if I give you caffeine pills, you don't know you've taken caffeine pills, but अब तेरे को क्या हो रहा है, हार्ट रेस एक्सेलरेट. मैं बोलता हूँ और भाई तेरे घर पे सब कैसा है, यार थोड़ा ना टेंस है घर पे और इसलिए मेरे को एंजाइटी हो रही है, ये हो जाएगा. तो ये सिचुएशन ना हमारे साथ क्या होता है, मैं प्रखर हूँ, मैं सच बोलता हूँ. अब यहाँ पे झूठ बोलना स्लाइटली अकलमंदी का काम है. क्यों बोलूँ मैं किसी इंसान को तू बहुत मोटा है, पर प्रखर तो सच बोलता है. ओवर एट्रीब्यूशन हो गई और उस सेंस में मिस एट्रीब्यूशन हो गई. तो ये द पॉइंट बीइंग कि हम लोग ये चीज़ें बहुत we fall for this too often. हमें we have no need to define ourselves, we have a need to anchor ourselves. क्योंकि भाई अगर मैं रियलिटी में कोई भी वर्बल हुक, कॉग्निटिव हुक नहीं डालूंगा ना खुद को एंकर करने के लिए, तो मैं उड़ जाऊंगा, मैं डिल्यूजनल हो सकता हूँ. ये फियर भी हम सब समझते हैं, इसलिए मेरे को अपने आप को आइडेंटिटी देनी है कि मैं हूँ कौन, ग्राउंड करना है मेरे को. वो आइडेंटिटी की सारी डेफिनेशंस फॉल्स हैं.
Got it.
उसको ढूंढने के लिए आप प्रोसेसेस ढूंढो, ऑब्जेक्ट्स नहीं, प्रोसेसेस. मैं जीने में खुश हूं. प्रखर वो है जो जीने में खुश है. एक प्रोसेस है, समझ रहे हो? बिकॉज वो प्रोसेस अकाउंट इट अलाउज यू टू चेंज व्हेन सर्कमस्टेंस चेंजेस. बट ठीक है, खैर. हाँ.
Well, I mean, you know, we'll touch. I want to ask a bit in that, and then maybe we'll move on. Where do you think the need to, you know, as you said, the need, innate need to define ourselves is the problem? Not problem, but I mean, you know, the thing that we should look out for. Where do you think that comes from? Do you think that's evolutionary psychology, or that's just, you know, where do you think that comes from?
यार, I don't think to refer this question to evolutionary psychology is the right thing to do.
Right.
Evolutionary psychology के साथ भी प्रॉब्लम क्या है ब्रो? It explains very little. हम उसको ना ओवरफिट कर देते हैं. अच्छा, ये भी एक्सप्लेन कर दो एवोल्यूशन से, ये भी एक्सप्लेन कर दो. उस टाइम जंगल में नीड रही होगी. और मैं एवोल्यूशन बहुत साल पढ़ा यार, मैंने ये बहुत किया है. ओवरफिटिंग एवोल्यूशन के साथ नहीं चलती. ठीक है, देख क्या है यार, कॉग्निटिवली देख. तेरे को एट द एंड ऑफ द डे ये तो चाहिए ही ना कि तू जब अपने अंदर झांके तो वहां पे एक सेंस बने. कंसिस्टेंसी इज अ नीड फॉर योर माइंड टू फंक्शन. तो तेरे को अपने अंदर वो चाहिए. और तू कंसिस्टेंसी एक क्लोज्ड सिस्टम में सिर्फ अपने अंदर नहीं ढूंढ सकता. तेरे को उसे रियलिटी से एंकर करना पड़ेगा. तेरे को कुछ ऐसे पॉइंट्स चाहिए तेरी रियलिटी में जिनसे तू जुड़ के बोल सके ये मैं हूं, वरना तू हवा में उड़ जाएगा.
Right.
और ये तेरे को बात अंदर से पता है. वहां से आती है नीड फॉर आइडेंटिटी. और हम उसको बहुत ही जल्दी से डिफाइन कर देते हैं और बहुत गलत तरीके से डिफाइन कर देते हैं, क्योंकि फटी पड़ी है कि अंदर जो इंसान हूं ना मैं, वो बहुत ही somebody I'm not going to like. This is Jung's shadow.
Yeah, right. You know, with that, are you in favor of the self-help industry, or are you someone who says that it shouldn't be there or it shouldn't exist? Or do you think that it does make sense for someone who just wants to get into it and then maybe discover someone more deeper and deeper?
I think self help cannot. यार मैंने बहुत लोग देखे हैं जो सेल्फ हेल्प को ना फाइनल स्टॉप मान लेते हैं. यार मैंने बहुत लोग ऐसे भी देखे हैं जो सेंस ऑफ सेल्फ हेल्प से निकालना शुरू कर देते हैं कि मैं कितना महान हूं, मैं सेल्फ हेल्प करता हूँ. क्योंकि क्या वो भी जरूरी है ना. अब नाउ यू वांट द फीलिंग कि एक तो मैं एंकर्ड हूं और मैं आगे जा रहा हूँ. तो आगे जाने के लिए जो भी टूल्स हो, मर्सिडीज से लेके उस जॉब से लेके सेल्फ हेल्प इंडस्ट्री, यूट्यूब, बियर बाइसेप, अल्फा एम, जॉर्डन पीटरसन, प्रखर गुप्ता, मेनसूत्रा, जो भी ये कमोडिटीज हैं. एट द एंड ऑफ द डे कमोडिटी है, अरे है ना. वो त्याग दो मेरे दोस्त, आगे बढ़ोगे ही नहीं. अगर तुमने अपने आगे किसी को रख लिया तो रास्ता कहाँ है ना. तो यार देख, इट इज मेरा बहुत सत्कार हुआ है बिकॉज ऑफ द सेल्फ हेल्प इंडस्ट्री. मैं बिट्रेड इसलिए हूं क्योंकि मैं आउटग्रो कर गया. और मैं जब आउटग्रो किया तो मैं रियलाइज किया कि डीप एंड्स पे कोई भी चर्चा नहीं कर रहा इस सब्जेक्ट में. सब बहुत सिम्टोमेटिक बात कर रहे हैं. बट तुम घुसोगे तो सिम्टोमेटिक एंड से ही ना, फिर ही तो डीप जाओगे. तो घुसो, पर वहां से निकलना मत भूलना.
एग्जैक्टली. बट क्योंकि ना वहाँ पे भी एज यू सेड राइट, क्योंकि डीप नहीं बात कर रहा, क्योंकि वाइड स्प्रेड पे करना भी प्रॉब्लमेटिक है ना डीप बात, क्योंकि इट इज सो सब्जेक्टिव एट द एंड ऑफ द डे. So I think what if I can expand on the ideas that you put forth, I think the main intention should be to start discovering and not stop there. I think one who goes into it as something as an easy way to get in, I think will find I can just assume that would find a good way out. Did you check out the whole and I know you did, and that's one thing I wanted to keep for the podcast to talk with you, the recent controversy that happened year back at our home with the whole Agrima Joshi and the whole Shivaji Maharaj joke. Did you check that out?
Of course, yeah. I was very vocal about the whole thing. I could not stop myself from doing an Instagram live to talk to people about it.
Right. Oh, I didn't check it out. But what are your, maybe if you could put out your base views on it, and maybe then we can talk it out. Would you like to do that?
I'll try. It's a little complicated because I don't like to talk about politics a lot, and this issue is a little inherently political. But here's the deal, okay? Freedom of speech is not political. Freedom of speech is personal. And freedom of speech is personal to everybody who's listening to this. And before you jump onto the idea of religious offense and faith offense, hear me out. Personal level पे देखते हैं. जितने लोग तुम्हारे साथ कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि तुम्हारे पापा तुम्हें गलत बात के लिए डांट रहे हो, तुम्हें पता है वो गलत बात के लिए डांट रहे हैं पर तुम नहीं बोल पा रहे उनको सच क्या है. कभी तुम्हारे साथ ऐसा हुआ है कि एक टीचर ने तुम्हें खुले में बेइज्जत किया और एक स्टोरी को ट्विस्ट करके डिस्टॉर्ट करके तुम्हारे साथ. कभी तुम्हारे साथ ऐसा हुआ है कि तुम्हारे दोस्त ने तुम्हारे बाकी दोस्तों को जाके सब बातें बता दी तुम्हारे बारे में उल्टी और तुम्हारी लड़ाई करवा दी. क्या तुमने कभी ऐसा फील किया है कि काश मैं अगर कुछ अपने बारे में बोल पाता, बता पाता और लोग सुनते उस बात को, उसको इज्जत देते बात को, तो कुछ सच निकल सकता था, शायद माहौल बदल सकता था. अगर तुमने ऐसा फील किया है तो इस चीज को तुम मैग्नीफाई करके सोचो. ठीक है. क्या है भाई, जब तक तुम 100 बेवकूफों को बोलने का मौका नहीं दोगे ना, एक समझदार आदमी की बात सुनाई नहीं देगी. ये प्रिंसिपल होता है. तुम 50,000 बेकार ख्याल सोचते हो, एक अच्छा ख्याल आता है तुम्हें जिंदगी में टोटल, पर तुम वो 50,000 ख्याल रोकने बंद कर दोगे ना तो वो एक ख्याल आएगा नहीं. तो मैं सब चीजें समझ रहा हूँ. रिलीजियस इंटॉलरेंस, यार मेरे माँ बाप को कोई कुछ उल्टा बोल के देखे मैं उसको मार दूंगा. मेरी बात समझ रहा है? वो सेंटिमेंट मेरे में भी है, बट उस सेंटिमेंट को कंट्रोल कर पाना आज के फ्रेमवर्क के लिए बहुत जरूरी है. मैं बहुत प्राउड हिंदू आइडेंटिटी कैरी करता हूं. आई एम प्राउड ऑफ इट. बट अगर कोई मेरे पे मजाक उड़ा रहा है तो आओ खेलते हैं, हम भी उड़ाएंगे, हम भी खेलेंगे. हम मजे ही तो ले रहे हैं ना. कोई वो मीनिंगफुली मजाक थोड़ी उड़ा रहा है, कोई मेरी ले थोड़ी रहा है. वो गेम ही तो खेल रहे हैं ना हम लोग. और नहीं वो मेरी जानबूझ के ले रहा है तो मैं और गेम खेल लूंगा, थोड़ी देर में वो बोर हो जाएगा. द पॉइंट बीइंग यार, bad humor. I mean, it wasn't even a funny joke. Much less was it a joke about God or Shivaji. It was about none of that, and it was not even funny. And it is tragic that we have to point that out. But if you do not let people who you think are stupid and who you disagree with and who you think are sort of kind of offensive speak, एक दिन you will find that you are not represented. अगर तुम्हें लगता है कि तुम्हारे आइडियाज को, तुम्हारी वैल्यूज को कोई प्रिजर्व कर रहा है तुम्हारे से ऊपर, तो तुम गलत सोच रहे हो. यू हैव टू फाइट दैट फाइट योरसेल्फ. स्पेशली इन इंडिया, हम लोग इतना डाइवर्स वैल्यू सिस्टम रखते हैं इंडिया में. इंट्रा हिंदुइज्म इतना डाइवर्स वैल्यू सिस्टम है. कल को कोई बोलने लगेगा मराठी नहीं बोल सकते तुम नॉर्थ इंडिया में, और तुम नहीं बोल पाओगे क्योंकि तुमने आज रोक दिया. तुम समझ नहीं रहे हो इस बात को कि यार सिस्टम ऐसे डिजाइन करो कि अगर कल तुम्हारे दुश्मन वो सिस्टम चला रहे हो तो भी तुम्हें कोई कंप्लेंट नहीं है. मेरी बात समझ रहे हो? दैट इज हाउ यू क्रिएट सिस्टम्स. एंड फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर वेरी दैट, बिकॉज वन डे यू विल बी ऑन द ऑपोजिट साइड ऑफ पावर. ऑफ कोर्स यू विल बी, नो मैटर हु यू आर. अपने पापा से जाके पूछो, अपनी मम्मी से जाके पूछो, कितनी बार उनको सर झुका के वापस घर आना पड़ा है. मैं इतना सरप्राइज्ड हूं ब्रो. मिडिल क्लास लड़के, सुन मिडिल क्लास लड़के, भाई तुमने रायपुर के अलावा कोई शहर नहीं देखा है अभी अपनी जिंदगी में. तुम मेरे को आके ये बोल रहे हो कि मेरा फेथ कैसे इसने हिला दिया. साले दुनिया तो देख, फिर फेथ की बात कर मेरे से. अपने बाप से पूछ, तेरा बाप किस किस चीज को लेके रो रहा है. पूछ अपने बाप से जाके, वो तेरे को बताएगा किस किस बात के लिए रो रहा है. यार ये सब, इट इज अ सर्च फॉर आइडेंटिटी. It is a search for identity. It is a search for right and wrong. And you don't realize when people sell you an identity, no matter who is selling you an identity, they are slightly selling you to an identity too.
Nice. Yeah. Well put. Yeah.
Nobody is looking out for you. Nobody, not even your father. Nobody is looking out for you. You have to look out for yourself.
So I mean, and I've always felt ki all the controversies that happen have some very deep rooted issues and underlying issues that were not talked about or not tackled about, and therefore I'd like to get into that case study and maybe talk about that, where it was so, I mean it's very tricky to say that, because first of all the joke was not funny, right? But what if she wanted to say that joke? What if she really wanted to make fun of a historical character who is well respected? And I mean, I have read extensively about him, and sometimes have drawn inspiration from the kind of life he had. And
massively inspirational.
Right, yeah. And I mean, to read about his ideas back then and to see the extremely contrasting ideas that his believers have now, to see that I think I'm still tolerating that, and tolerating a joke wouldn't be hard enough for me. I mean, to see
Dekh
his
yaar.
idea. Yeah.
Take, I'll tell you. If you make fun of somebody in bad faith as a stand-up comic, prepare to be trashed. That's the downside
Right.
of doing your business.
Right.
है ना, मतलब तू समझ रहा है, मैं अपने आप को सिर्फ स्टैंड अप कॉमिक बोल के इम्यूनिटी थोड़ी ले लूंगा. मैं स्टैंड अप कॉमिक बोल
सही
दिया,
है.
स्टेज पे गया, कुछ भी बोल दिया, है ना. तो
सही.
आई हैव सम पार्ट ऑफ माई रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज टू ऑलवेज एक्ट इन गुड फेथ. इफ आई एम गोइंग टू टेक द
Right.
रिस्क ऑफ मेकिंग फन ऑफ समबडी दैट इज नॉट मी, then I'm going to have to make sure I deliver a point that is more solid
Than
than just
fun.
that joke.
Yeah.
Just that joke. ठीक है, अगर मैं सड़क पे जाके बोलने लगूंगा, औरतों तुम बाहर क्या कर रही हो, नौकरी पे जाओ, अंदर बैठो किचन में, तो that does not fly. That is not okay. Unless I can somehow conceal like a brilliant, like a philosophical point within that. समझ रहे हो? तो the downside of a stand-up comic is always being in risk of cracking jokes that do not land or are bad, and at the same time taking the cost of insulting somebody. So that is the responsibility of the stand-up.
Right.
The responsibility of the listeners is to try and not get offended to the extreme. It's a dual
Right.
responsibility model.
Right.
ठीक है, तो joke we should not talk about if the joke was good or bad, because that is irrelevant. Past the
Got
point
it,
that we
yeah.
mentioned it once, it's irrelevant how the joke was, right? What we should
Right.
talk about was if you're like I draw inspiration from Shivaji. I think he's
I
a
do,
massively he's a dope character. I think
Yeah,
there is so
yeah.
much to be learned from a man like that. We have a lack of strong male figures in Hindu history, and Shivaji happens to
Right.
be one of those, and so
Yeah.
good stuff. But
Sure.
yaar, the joke wasn't even about him. There is no
Right.
disrespect meant to him. There is a
Right.
context to things when they're said. You have to
Right.
understand it with all rules. वो जो इशू था
Yeah.
ना, जो तू अंडरलाइंग इशू की बात कर रहा है ना, that is यार पॉलिटिकल. वो पॉलिटिकल है. टू मेक यू बिलीव दैट ऐसा नहीं है कि हो सकता है हिंदू आइडेंटिटी थ्रेट पे हो. आई एम नॉट सेइंग हो सकता है ना, बट इतनी फ्रेजिलिटी नहीं है अभी हिंदू आइडेंटिटी की जितनी
Exactly,
इस इशू में निकल के आई है ना. वो फ्रेजिलिटी जो है ना, दैट इज सोल्ड टू यू.
Exactly.
और वो फ्रेजिलिटी एंड हाउ यू नो व्हाट फ्रेजिलिटी इज सोल्ड टू यू इज इफ हिंदुस्तानी भाव एंड शुभम बैडास आर मेकिंग वीडियोस अबाउट इट. यू अंडरस्टैंड कि वहां पे
Right.
अगर, क्योंकि भाई अगर उनको अपना वो माँ बहन का मसाला डालना पड़ रहा है ना, तो नीचे कुछ है नहीं वैसे भी.
Exactly. Yeah. I think exactly right, and I mean, and that is what I was getting to, that joke was not about him, and I mean, but I am getting to a point where even if it was about him, even if some stand-up comic somewhere who is just trying to get himself a good house is making a joke about someone so much greater than the whole nation at that point, is his legacy, is his empire so fragile to get affected by a simple joke? And is his ideas so fragile? Aren't we at the end of the day disrespecting his massive legacy by comparing it with a joke, and I am of
Yeah, tell me if somebody's, yaar, matlab, what are you saying? Is Jesus's legacy so fragile कि पत्थर के जोक कराने से वो मर जाएगा? Bro, कमाल है यार. And think about if like, here is the deal. I don't want to say it, but yeah, not all rulers were not, or any ruler was not great always. Sometimes they were petty.
Exactly.
But
because they were
if
human.
But if you want to believe that they were not petty and they were all great, then probably they would enjoy the fact that somebody can make a joke like that. And the whole probably, and I'm still saying probably, I don't know for sure. The encompassing idea being, सब जाए तेल लेने, सब्जेक्ट मैटर जाए तेल लेने, इंसान जो थे उस पूरी सिचुएशन में जाए तेल लेने, किसी भी सर्कमस्टेंस में कोई भी परमिटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन के साथ अगर ये चीज़ हुई होती, मैं तब भी यही कहता. जब चार्ली हेब्डो हुआ, मैं उसके लिए भी यही कहता हूँ. मैं सलमान रश्दी के लिए भी यही कहता हूँ. मैं अरुंधति रॉय के लिए भी यही कहता हूँ. मैं इनके साथ अग्री नहीं करता.
राइट.
बट इनको बोलने दो, क्योंकि जब तुम्हारी बारी आएगी ना, तब तुम्हें नहीं बोलने दिया जाएगा. उनका एग्जाम्पल देके, और तब तुम बोलोगे कि मैं कहाँ जाऊँ, कनाडा मूव करूँ कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया मूव करूँ.
एग्जैक्टली.
तो तुम समझ नहीं रहे हो. या तो यार अभी भी देख, ऐसा नहीं है दैट द बीजेपी इज नॉट an evolution on the Congress when it comes to caring for its people. It is more than what it was before. But
sure, yeah,
they still care about being in power after. and if you are not part of the demographic they're targeting in any form or shape, in any context, then you will suffer to some degree. So be careful. तुम आज हिंदू बोल रहे हो, कल ब्राह्मण क्षत्रिय हो जाएगा 2 दिन में.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you know, when we speak of that, the idea what comes into mind where this all will be okay is when there will be a society, you know, this dystopian society that we talk about, where you can make fun of anything and understand that, I mean, you still can make fun of everything, but it's not sure if your lifeline will still be as long. But you know, we talk about a society where it will be okay to make such jokes and make jokes on absolutely everything. Do you think that society is possible?
No, that's not an equilibrium that's possible. That's not an equilibrium.
Why do you say that? What do you think are the problems that
you need one Muslim to do 9/11?
Right. Yeah.
You see what I mean? तो ऐसा even if you go 99.99% germ free on your Dettol soap, that 0.01% is what is going to get you infected. So it takes one person to get offended enough to take the whole crowd. Like Shubham, the whole, देख पता है क्या है? I would not even have heard about Agrima Joshua if Shubham Mishra did not exist.
Exactly.
है ना? तो वो तो that was both their shot to fame. एक सेंस में. और मतलब I don't mean that as a pleasantry, but the point is कि you need only one crazy.
Right. You know, with exactly, and you know, I'd like to expand on that. You must understand that the people who were, you know, on the offensive side were just to, I mean, I'm not sure if that guy Shubham Mishra, right, that guy had anything to do with the man's legacy that he was referring to. I mean, you see that video, and I don't think it's out there anymore, but he couldn't pronounce the name by himself, by not adding the adjectives that are referred to Chhatrapati, and I think, you know, he was just doing it for clout, and you know, to take that to, and I think, you know, what was more problematic, and I'm not sure if you are aware of this, that there were other guys who broke the place where it happened, broke habitat. Do you know that?
I know.
Yeah. I mean, you know, that's more problematic to me than these videos, because
the Shiv Sena has been, or at least Maharashtrian politics has been infamous for that for about 30-40 years now, maybe 50
I think now it was Manse, and I don't want to name call any party, but I think, you know, that now these guys are rebranding, Shiv Sena guys are rebranding much more betterly, with his with his son coming in also, right? So that's much better now, but I think, you know, people should understand that extremism is the problem here, right? Extremism in anything is the problem.
So first of all, I may be wrong about Shiv Sena, but I think what I've read of historical accounts, it used to be Shiv Sena. It might be different now, so forgive me for that.
No. I mean, they were. If you see historically,
let's move past.
Sure.
यार extremism, when you think the only way you can win, यार political discourse in a sense is so futile. हम लोग सोचते हैं कि डिस्कशन करके, आर्ग्यू करके हम लोग चीज़ों के कंक्लूजन्स पे अराइव करते हैं. लोग मेजॉरिटी चीज़ें इकोनॉमिक्स पे डिसाइड होती हैं, पैसे पे डिसाइड होती हैं.
ट्रू, या.
तो यार ये चीज़ एंटरप्रेन्योर्स फिगर आउट कर लेते हैं, तभी तो वो स्मग होते हैं. देयर लाइक, तुम साले क्या यहाँ पे वार्तालाप कर रहे हो, आओ प्रोडक्ट बनाओ, प्रोडक्ट से चेंज आएगा, ठीक है, या नौकरियाँ दो लोगों को, नौकरियाँ से चेंज आएगा. तो वो ये जो है ना, this when you want situation to change and you do it by force of any variety, you are already on the losing side, because you could not think of a better economic, or the difference is politics is a win-lose situation, zero-sum game. I win, you lose. Economics is a win-win situation. I create a business, you buy the product, you wanted the product, I wanted your money, win-win. तो वो win-win create करने के लिए ना, मतलब वो आपको you have to get into the economic end of things than the political end of things. और हमें लगता है कि ये चीज़ें ना arguments और वार्तालाप से सेटल होती हैं. वार्तालाप सेटल नहीं होती है चीज़ें आज की दुनिया में.
Right. Yeah. I mean, makes sense, man. And I mean, you know, I am happy that we had the conversation that we did. Anyways, I mean, you know, to add a last few questions to this fruitful conversation that I think we are having is that when I put a story out with your face on it saying that we will be doing this podcast, and I think you shared it as well, I got a lot of questions, okay, and I think I sent you some screenshots of it, and I still have to send you a few, but I think the major of the questions that I got, and that made me understand your audience much better than I already did, was that first of all, the age group was very teenagers, right? Or all the guys who sent in questions were girls and boys both were 18 to 21, 18 to 22 kind of guys, and I'd assume, seeing the titles and seeing most of your videos which you design around the problems that people face at this age, I'd assume that's the target audience you are. I'm just assuming that that's the target audience that you are also going for. Yeah. So what do you think? And I'm sure. I mean, being an Indian teenager, right? I'm sure you have seen the idea, and I'm sure that's much different than it is today. But what do you think are the problems that are very relevant to this? Age group 18 to 22, and I want to include that because I think you have very interesting ideas in the self-help category, so to say, and I am air quoting self-help here, but I think what do you think are some major problems that age group is facing?
The Indian youth has a lack of good, robust stories for their future.
Right.
Your imagination does not operate independent from what you've consumed. Your imagination, you cannot imagine a color that you've never seen. You cannot imagine a story that you've never heard. You can begin to kind of, sort of, borrow, inspire, synthesize, whatever.
Right.
The point is, when there is not enough cultural myths that exist in the youth, they don't know how to shape their life. They don't know how to imagine their future.
True.
Right? And so one way of doing that is creating real life icons like Ratan Tata, for instance. है ना, रतन टाटा को सब बड़ा admire करते हैं, राकेश झुनझुनवाला को सब बड़ा admire करते हैं, कुणाल शाह हो गया, है ना. The second thing is you having deep cultural myths of interesting people. Ram, Jesus, ठीक है, prophet, जो भी जहाँ पे भी locally, है ना.
Right.
The point being कि you need good, and these stories have to be robust. They need to stand the test of time, and they need to have an updation protocol embedded with it. कि update कैसे होंगे, क्योंकि अगर तुम आज रामराज जी, what Ram did with Sita, अग्नि परीक्षा के बाद और वो सब
right, yeah,
made sense in that context for more than one reason. There was enough to be thought. आज हमारे context में
of course
अगर वो update नहीं होता तो it has a different set of consequences.
Of course,
है ना?
yeah.
तो वो ये सारी चीजें, a story that is robust enough, which means it's precise enough, at the same time broad enough, at the same time has an updation protocol, at the same time is rooted in values, are very rare for us. And so when we look for identity, we look for identity in what? We look for identity in Hindustani Bhav. We look for identity in online content creators and little pieces of knowledge and information and little accesses we have to things that other people don't know of, और वो हमारी social capital बनती हैं. और फिर वहाँ से जो straight down the road, जैसे यार मैं बता रहा हूँ, people underestimate the value of the American dream. क्या स्टोरी है भाई, क्या स्टोरी है, कितने लोग हैं जो वो स्टोरी कर चुके हैं. उसके बाद क्या होता है, सब आते हैं अमेरिका, मेरे को अमेरिकन ड्रीम करना है, और जो अमेरिकन बच्चे कह रहे हैं हमें अमेरिकन ड्रीम करना है. भाई मैं ये नहीं कह रहा यार अमेरिका, एक तो ना मेरे को ये भी नहीं समझ आता द वेस्ट इज नॉट परफेक्ट. अबे किसने बोल दिया द वेस्ट इज परफेक्ट? द पॉइंट इज, तुम अपनी हालत, तुमने देखा है कैसा दिखता है अमेरिका या कोई और वेस्टर्न देश? तुम आके देखो एक बार, और तुम देखो तुम कहाँ कूड़े में रह रहे हो. The point is not that I love my country. I'd probably end up living in India the rest of my life too because I love it so much.
Yeah.
ठीक है, there is other factors in India that I like. The point is, realistic तो होना पड़ेगा ना, या खुद को, क्योंकि अच्छा हम अपनी बुराई कर रहे हैं तो दूसरे की भी बुराई करे वाला हरकतें करनी है हमें. अबे realistic हो यार. ठीक है, तो the point is कि तू अगर we need proper stories यार. We need proper stories. और वो stories मारने में number one responsibility हमारे last X culture 2014 से पहले वाले culture की भी है, जहाँ पे super power 2020 became a joke 15 years before 2020 had arrived.
True.
Right? So like they
think,
pretty much
I think it's very sad that, and I think you agree with tell me what you think about this. Is that, you know, and I think you pointed out at the same direction, that it is sad that in a country so rich in stories, so rich in the art of storytelling, has this crisis right now. Do you think that?
Yeah, when you try to define an identity using politics, especially a cultural identity, what you will need to do is define it on a single point. And when you try to define it on a single point, you will automatically exclude people and include some people.
Right.
And then the process and the constant process of refining that political identity in the cultural graph means including people, excluding people, including lesser people, excluding people, including. So the point is, yaar, Hinduism is not one book. Hinduism is not one value. Hinduism is a nexus. In fact, to a great extent, जब पहली महाभारत रिटन होने से पहले काफी टाइम तक सिर्फ महाभारत या रामायण सिर्फ ओरल थी, ठीक है?
या
और वो ओरल इस तरीके से थी कि आंध्रा में एक अलग वर्जन चल रहा था स्लाइटली, फलाने में अलग वर्जन चल रहा था स्लाइटली. और आज जब हम डिसाइड करते हैं ना कि महाभारत में एक्चुअली हुआ क्या, हम लोग ये नहीं कहते महाभारत में ये हुआ फुल स्टॉप, हम कहते हैं इसका ऐसा कुछ हुआ. हमारे अपने वर्जन्स हैं. तो हम लोग हम लोग एक बहुत ही डाइल्यूटेड कल्चरल आइडेंटिटी है जिसका प्रॉपर इंटेंट, जो आज की दुनिया की भाषा में बोलूँ तो डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन है. ठीक है, कि धर्म का कॉन्सेप्ट जो है ना वो एक यूनिक कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं है, वो डिसेंट्रलाइज कॉन्सेप्ट है. अपना कॉन्टेक्स्ट इवैल्यूएट करो और धर्म एक्सरसाइज करो. What role do you prefer to play amongst all the roles? Father role, son role, brother role, person role, समझ रहा है? तो वो this politicization of the identity is both good and bad in that sense कि at least एक renaissance है identity का. हाँ, एक end पे हम लोग we are recognizing we are Hindu, we are speaking in Hindi, we are proud of the fact that we are Hindu is great. We were not for a very long time. But this over politicization will lead to distortion of the Hindu identity, and you can already see people like Devdutt Patnaik complaining about that.
Exactly. Yeah. I agree. And I mean, you know, I sure. Yeah. I think I'd not elaborate more on that to take away what you have said. But I think, you know, that's great, man. And I think, you know, I think the future, if I would had to assume, comes from people like you, right? And people, other content creators like you, who are bringing more context to it, who are bringing more stories to it. And I'm not telling you that you are doing it directly, but I assure you that you are doing that indirectly some way.
Hopefully,
I
appreciate it.
Yeah. And I mean, thank you for being on the show, man. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate the points that we touched upon, and I think it was a fruitful conversation. And I'm looking up to, you know, maybe if you are in India sometime, looking up to catch up with you and maybe do some other in future as well, do some more of this. Thank you for being on the show.
This has been phenomenal. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Hey guys, I hope you liked the conversation that we just had, and there are some podcasts that you do and you feel so happy that you did that, and you know, with Juvenile, that was the aim, to create such conversations, to have those deep conversations that you can listen to or you can watch and learn out of, and this was one of them. And I am going to link both of Prakhar's channel in the end of this video. Make sure you check his channel out. He talks about real good stuff, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. With that being said, you know, thank you so much for watching this. If you like the video, like it, share it. You know, it tells the YouTube algorithm that you like this video, and it shares the video with people having same content habits like yours. So if you think about it, you are helping someone find their next favorite channel maybe. So please do that. And thank you so much for, you know, I really appreciate you sticking till here and watching the video. With that being said, stay healthy, stay awesome, do some awesome stuff. Remember that you're one of a kind, live a kick-ass life, be kind to one another, and on that note, farewell mates.
Hi, my name is Prakhar Gupta and I'm on the Juvenile with Sagar Malkar. We had a very interesting conversation. I hope you like it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share this channel. I hope Sagar brings more great conversations to you.